started off when I was 5, riding on my bike to shooting BB gun bullets at kids I didn't like. Then we laughed it off, never did I have it hard. I would reenact from crazy little things I saw. When I went to school, mama stayed by the phone, just in case the principal decides to send me home.
What's up, guys? This is Saint Jimmy, and welcome back to Why I Can't Sleep at Night. And thanks to those of you who are still with us. Sorry, it's been a while. I had a lot of problems with trying to get my computer back to running normally, but now looks like everything's running decently. I can do what I need to do. So let's dive into this. Now, this week, as you can probably tell by the music playing, we are talking about Lavender Town and all of the creepy stuff that's supposed to happen in it. So starting off, we should probably go with what this music ties in with, which is the beta version of Lavender Town's theme. It's been said that this theme has binaural beats and things like that, and that's absolutely true. Binaural beats with people can cause headaches, nosebleeds, a lot of the symptoms that you're gonna find in any of the stories in Lavender Town's story. And most of this is just like that, a story. Like, most of the things I talk about in this video aren't real. There are a select few that are. Like the fact that this binaural beat is causing all that stuff. It's not causing suicides. Don't let anyone lie to you. That hoax about all the kids in Japan going crazy and stuff. That's a hoax. Don't even worry about that. But when looking at this footage, well, I kind of just spoiled it, but in looking at this, when you put it on what I believe is a spectrograph, something like that, there is a image, and I'll put that image on the screen now, if it hasn't been up already, of the ghost sprite with the unknown spell around it spelling out "leave now." Now, this is a beta music for the first game, and in the second gen, the unknown are finally introduced. So that's one of the things that confuses people about this image. Another thing is, why is it even there? Was Nintendo trying to do something? Publicity stunt, maybe? Nobody really knows. Well, the people who originally did it do, but we won't worry about those people. And now I believe it's time to talk about the hack real quick that's supposed to exist. Pokemon Black. First off, no one has actually seen a real cartridge of this. The only person who's ever supposedly seen it is the one who originally made the videos, but supposedly he lost it while moving. So I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that one. And the thing is this is supposed to be a hack. You fight Gary, but like all you have after the battle is your starter Pokemon, I believe, and the ghost. And the ghost only knows one move, Curse, and you can go through the game, blah blah blah. Curse kills every Pokemon it meets, like one hit, instant kill, KO. And supposedly you go and you go back to the trainers you've used it on, and there'll be tombstones and stuff like that, like really weird stuff that you wouldn't expect to see in a Pokemon game. And there's a fan hack made of Fire Red. I've played it, it's pretty decent, but that's the closest thing you're gonna find to this bootlegged version of Pokemon. Now at the end of said hack, you are an old man after you beat the Elite Four. Like, it'll go from beating the Elite Four to some odd years later. I can't remember exactly what it is, but you're walking around, there's no one around, there's no NPCs, there's no Pokemon, you're an old man. And you walk around, well, like, eventually you'll find your way over to Lavender Town. And you go and you confront the ghost, and you'll struggle, and it won't really do anything to the ghost, I don't believe, and ghost will just take his sweet time killing you, and yeah, then you die and game over. So once again, the hack's not real. You can find the ROM hack. It's a patch, basically. All you do is just apply it to a Fire Red ROM. It's good, and I might leave a link to it, I might not, because, well, it is slightly illegal. But now the bread and butter, the one everybody's heard about: White Hand and Buried Alive. Now, there's a lot of research you can put into both of these, and most of them will take you to forums run by 12-year-olds, and a lot of people who are on there will think Buried Alive means some glitch in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, where if you're underground and someone exits the underground that you were with, the cave will collapse and you're buried alive. No, I'm talking about the creepy image that's supposed to be in the game, some sort of coding that just wasn't taken out. Now what it is you get to the top of Pokemon Tower, and it was the original boss for Pokemon Tower. And what it is you'll walk up to a headstone, and you'll read his voice that said, "I'm trapped, and I'm so lonely, so very lonely. Won't you join me?" And at that point, the battle starts. And what's in there in his inventory is 2 white hands, a Muck, and a Gengar, I believe. And what'll happen is he'll battle you, and if you win the battle, your game will freeze. However, losing the battle will result in a blank screen and Buried Alive saying, "Finally, fresh meat." And it'll go to a game over screen with him eating Ash, or Red, or whoever you like to call him. And what'll happen in this is music will play, and it's called like White Static Wave, something like that. And it'll be reversed, slowed down, creepy Lavender Town music, and it'll play for supposedly 3 minutes, and then it'll save it to a small memory part of your Game Boy. And your Game Boy, whenever you start it up, will play this message. And yeah, that's bullshit. Although a lot of people say that it's in there, I haven't found actual proof of people being able to find it in there. So I'm gonna call bullshit. And also on the White Hand, because people, once again, well, let me explain what White Hand is. White Hand is a dead, decaying hand that's supposed to represent a Pokemon. It only has like 2 animations, which I think is like Fist, and I think there's like something else, and Fist, it like doubles up and acts like it's swinging, and the other one, like, everything goes dark, and all of a sudden your Pokemon will be taking damage or is dead or something like that. You get the idea. But what the thing is supposed to be is it's actually supposed to be in there. So far, I haven't been able to find any evidence of people actually finding it in there. I feel like someone, like, made it up and put it in there. And then the internet just took off with it. Because, you know, the internet. The place where anything can be born. Case in point, Justin Bieber. So, basically, that's the myths and truths of Lavender Town. The binaural beats, real. The creepy skeleton, not so much. This has been another Why I Can't Sleep at Night. If you like what you see, you know, leave a like, think about subscribing, whatever. This has been St. Jimmy signing off. Good night.